Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today is some thrift makeovers. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be redoing are these three wood pieces right here. I picked these up at a thrift store. They were $1.50 a piece. What is it? The little tooth hook on the back side. This is already done, so I'm going to start by sanding these down and creating something super fun. So let's go. Guys, so I did sand them. It is just the easiest way to do this. The back sides were not painted whatsoever, just the edges in the front, and then the top had vinyl on it. So sanding was just the easiest way for me. I'm sure there could have been a different way to get the vinyl off, but you know, sanding it, you know, we just do what we gotta do. This is one of my favorite stains. It is called Classic Gray. It's a wood finish by Min Wax, and I've been using this on absolutely everything lately. I think it just depends on what type of wood you use, but it always brings out this like beautiful color. It's always a little bit darker than I anticipate, but then like once I start using it, I'm like, okay, like this is the color that I wanted for this project. I'm just using a little sponge brush. Sometimes I use like microfiber cloths or something like that, but these sponge brushes just seem to work the best, and you can use them 1 to 2 times. They start to fall apart, so that's why I only use them 1 to 2 times. But they're inexpensive. You can get them from the dollar store. I just picked up a bunch from Dollar General, and I think they were $2 for like all different sizes. I think you get like 10. So like I said, it's a pretty inexpensive thing. And when you're dealing with stain, like I do not want to clean stain out of any type of anything. So disposable works best for me. Now I'm going to be using these Dixie Belle silk screen transfers. They came in a 3-pack, and I do not use these enough, but they are so easy to clean. I love using them. They are beautiful when they are finished, and I really love the Farmhouse. So if you're not into Farmhouse, they do have a ton of other silk screen transfers. I think it's like $26 or $27 for the 3 of them. Kind of pricey, but if you use them more than once, which you can, you'll love this finish every single time. I'm just using the chalk paste from Chalk Couture, and this is the bright white, along with a little squeegee from Chalk Couture as well, but any kind of chalk paste works on any kind of silkscreen transfer. So I'm just going to be using all 3 of these for my 3 wood pieces. What they look like when they are completed. I love the stain with this white chalk paste and these transfers. I think these are so pretty, and you could actually sell these if you wanted to. I really think that I am going to keep these ones though. All right, you guys, this part of the video is sponsored by Poshmark. I am sorry for my lighting. It is seriously raining, and it is not going to stop for like the next 7 days. It's crazy. It's just been raining for like 2 weeks straight. But you guys, this part of the video is sponsored by Poshmark. It is the easiest way to buy and sell secondhand items or even brand new items. I love searching the web for redone items or home decor or farmhouse decor. They sell it all. So you can sell and buy purses, accessories, brand new makeup, home decor, which I think is great. You can sell kid items on there, which I really need to do that. So I may end up posting some of my daughter's stuff because we just cleaned her closet out. But you can save up to 70% off new and used items with designer names, a lot of designer names. So you guys, I'm gonna show you real quick how easy it is to use Poshmark. Also, I know I had a ton of questions about how you ship things out. So once you sell an item on Poshmark, I recently just sold this. I will be throwing it in a box, obviously wrapped very nicely, and ship it off today. But once you sell an item, Poshmark actually sends you a shipping label. So all you have to do is print it out and put it on your box and just drop it off at the post office. It is super easy. But let me show you real quick how easy it is to use. Do is download Poshmark's app. It is free in the US, India, Canada, and Australia. And once you open the app, all you have to do is go into your profile and hit sell at the bottom, take your photo, and then fill out all the details. There is categories, brand name, price, color, size, and then how much you would like to sell it for. It is honestly, it's that easy. So if you guys want to check out Poshmark, it is free. Just click my link in the description box below, and you can also shop my closet, which is Kristen K305. And if you're not selling and you want to shop, at the bottom it says shop, and you can just click that and search for whatever brand you are looking for. Then the next thing I want to redo are these little scrolls right here. These were from Goodwill. These were $2.49. And let's see what I come up with for these. For these, I am just going to make some bookends. I'm going to be using this Dixie Belle Tea Rose colored, it's mineral chalk paint. I really like using this because you only need one coat most of the time. Most of the time you only need one coat. For these, I honestly needed one coat. It doesn't take a ton of paint. The paint is a little on the pricey end, but I think for what you get and as little paint that you have to use, I really think it is a great deal. But I'm honestly not here to sell Dixie Belle, but I highly recommend it. And I'm just going to be painting both of these with that tea rose color. Once that is done, I'm just going to go in with my good old Waverly chalk paint and do a little dry brushing. Dry brushing is honestly super easy. You just dab your paintbrush with very little paint. I usually wipe it off on my cardboard because I'm super fancy when it comes to what I paint on. I prefer the free cardboard or whatever, comes in the mail that day. That is what I use to paint on because you can just recycle it or throw it away when you're finished anyways. And then like I said, I'm just going to be dry brushing right after these were dry. It's easier for me and it's faster for me if I just use a blow dryer. If you have a heat gun, you could use a heat gun, but honestly, I have an old blow dryer I use to dry all my paint and it works amazing. So I honestly have no need to ever buy a heat gun. For this DIY, I don't even think I've showed this on my channel. I found this sign right here. I don't love the colors. I just don't love this, but I did like the way it looked. And you can just unscrew the back. So the first thing I'm going to do is unscrew this, sand these down. I might not even sand them. I might just try some chalk paint. So anyways, let's tear this bad boy apart. So the first thing I did here was just tear this apart. I'm not sure if I told you the prices. I think it was $6.09, which is kind of on the pricey end if you're thinking about getting like a secondhand or used item from a thrift shop. But if I think about it, like I'm going to be paying way more money for this than I would if I just redid it from home. So I tore this apart and you just save all the pieces because you're going to be putting this little bad boy back together. At least I did. So if you can find something similar, it's awesome. I end up just sanding the tops down and I'm just going to be using this Waverly chalk paint elephant, and it only took one good coat on the front and the back sides, so I really did not have to sand this down, but it was just in case, because sometimes when I don't sand things down you can see the words through it, or I was better off safe than sorry here. But like I said, Waverly chalk paint in elephant is what I'm using here. I also painted that little heart at the bottom. I was thinking about just taking my tin snips and cutting it off, and then I was like, you know what, if I paint this heart the same color as what this sign's going to be, it may not be so bad. And honestly, I think it is actually super cute, and I probably am not going to cut that and tear it apart. I think it actually looks really good. So now I'm just using this Chalk Couture transfer. It came with all 4 of these, which I think is a amazing deal because Chalk Couture can be a little pricey. I've used these in multiple videos, I want to say already. I just keep using them over and over. They are some of my favorites. But this sign had 4 wood pieces on there. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to use all 4. This is going to turn out so cute. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just laying all these nice and flat so then I can just do them all at once without having to run back and forth to the sink to wash these transfers off. And it didn't take much time at all to do these. I want to say it takes like 30 seconds to do each of these. And then when you pull it off, it looks so good. I'm just using the bright white chalk paste like I did with the Dixie Belle transfers. And this is what it looks like when it is finished. I am so happy with the way it looks. I am going to eventually seal this with a clear coat spray paint. That's what I always use to seal items. It is by Rust-Oleum, and it's fairly inexpensive for a spray clear coat sealer. But you guys, this is so cute. And even that heart, it looks really cute. I absolutely love this one. It has to be a favorite. All right, and this last one here is a 25-cent mug, or I don't know what it is. It looks like kind of like a beer mug possibly. I don't know what it is exactly, or it could just be a flower vase. Anyways, let's see what I come up with for this one. For this last one, I'm using this Rust-Oleum Ultra Matte White Spray Paint, and I'm just going to be spray painting this jar. I have this Wagner spray tent. I absolutely love it. You can see that I've honestly used it a lot. Like, I almost wish you could power wash it and like clean it up and like redo it. I hope you guys are enjoying my dirty sandals and my fuzzy socks, because that is what I wear anytime I'm in the garage. So right here, I am just making sure the paint wasn't coming up. I don't really know what I was doing here. I grabbed some twine and some beads. These are from Amazon, and I am just going to be stringing a few beads with some twine just to give this jar a little bit of extra something. So I actually only used 6 beads, 3 on each side, ended up wrapping that around and just tying it. Now I'm going to be using these transfers. These are rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. And I seen someone actually sent me an email, I feel like, of a picture of these. And I'm like, I've got to find these. So I did. I found these at Dollar Tree, picked up a few packages of them or packs of them. And I'm just using a little, what are these called? Scrapers from Cricut. You can use anything you want. Someone said use a popsicle stick. Honestly, I just rather use a scraper. It's easy, it works, it's great. And I think that scraper was actually from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, so I'm just scraping that on the center, and then to top this off and end it, I just added some lamb's ear from Walmart. Guys, that is it for these super simple thrift makeovers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, consider sticking around and subscribing. Also, don't forget to check out Poshmark. The link will be in the description box below. Click it. It's absolutely free in the US, Canada, India, and Australia. Check it out. But anyways, that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.